Close your eyes for a second and picture a crowded plaza in Lima at dusk. Music, food stalls, an old woman selling herbs from a wooden box, and a faded pamphlet on anatomy tucked under a stack of hand-painted postcards. That image will be my starting, because in Latin American studies we do more than study flags and poems. We read the stories women whisper about their bodies, the whispers that shape how we name a place like the vaginal introitus. There's a clinical phrase that simply means the opening of the vagina, and how we live inside that name or hide. When I first met that word in a dusty medical book in Mexico City, it felt oddly formal and distant. Yet, on a beach in Bahia, a midwife laughed and called it la entrada, the entrance, with love and fierce respect. In between those two words live centuries of myth. The virginity promise, curanderas, rituals to cleanse or protect young bodies, and urban legends about doors that should never be opened. These stories are part warning, part power play, and all cultural glue. They teach us how bodies are praised, hidden, and sometimes healed. Let me tell you a small true thing I did. I once joined a circle of women in a small hostel in Carthage. We drank coffee, passed around a yellow booklet on pelvic health borrowed from a local clinic, and stared at mirrors. Not a lustful stare, a careful, curious one. I traced names on my skin with a finger, learned the term Introitus, and learned to say it out loud. Saying it changed it from a rumor to medicine, from shame to fact, practical, safe, and utterly useful. Start with a mirror and daylight. Look, notice the folds, the color, the small differences between left and right. This is anatomy. Homework you won't. Add journaling, record what you see, your feelings, any discomfort. If you feel tension or leaking, consider gentle pelvic floor work. Pelvic floor exercises and controlled breathing are medicine for many of us. They support sexual pleasure, ease childbirth recovery, and calm bladder leak. No secrets, no shame. A trained pelvic physiotherapist can guide you through exercises tailored to your body. Now for the fun. Folkloric spice. Across Latin America, women have used charms, herbal baths, and ritual songs to claim safety and desire. You can make a modern, secular ritual, a warm bath with salt and a trusted herb like rosemary or chamomile, a candle, a moment of affirmation. Combine it with breathwork, long exhales to soften the pelvic muscles, gentle attention to sensation without pressure to perform. Treat it as a ceremony of care, not a spell to fix you. Urban legends teach us to be wary of easy stories. You must be this way to be loved is a lie, and I've seen it haunt brilliant women. Replace those legends with knowledge. Learn the medical terms. Know your STI testing schedule. Ask about HPV vaccination. Practice safer sex. If something hurts or feels different, see a professional. A midwife, gynecologist, or pelvic therapist is not a judge. She's a translator for your body. Before I finish, curiosity is your right. Science gives you words. Culture gives you stories. Mix them like spices. Call the introitus what you will, but arm it with knowledge, slow breaths, and a community that lasts with you. Try the mirror. Try the bath ritual. Try saying the word aloud. Reclaim the entrance to your own story with care, with wonder, and with the kind of knowledge that turns myth into power.